Hello, Savvy Savers. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm super excited about today's video where I'm going to be sharing my favorite zero waste essentials with you that has saved our family a lot of money throughout the years. My name is Emily, and here at Savvy Sense, Cassie and I love to empower other moms to become savvy savers. So make sure to hit like and subscribe to become a part of our community today. This first one is to reuse your containers. And what I mean by that is we get so many, all of our food comes in containers, right? And some of those containers are awesome to reuse. You can reuse containers like, let me show you this. Like this container that I got at Trader Joe's, I bought ricotta cheese. I washed this out and I can reuse it either for leftovers or like if I bring food to a friend, if I like to bring dinner to people if they've had a baby. This is a great one to put like a side dish in, or you can get something smaller like for a salad dressing. So reusing containers like this to bring food to others is awesome. This is something else I got. I got some cupcakes in here. This might sound a little weird, but I love giving my kids recycling like this to either play with in the yard for a little bit until it just gets yucky and I just toss it in the recycling, or if we go play in the sand. I mean, this is awesome. It was a cupcake container. They can pretend they're making cupcakes in this with like either dirt or sand, and it is, I'm telling you, it entertains them for a long time. It makes this last, and it's reusing something that kind of came to me for free when I bought my food. I sell things on eBay on the site as well, and reusing like all of our Amazon packaging is a great way to reuse containers. Use all that so I don't have to buy anything new when I sell things. Shoe boxes are great storage as well. We have some drawers in our kids' bathroom. I put all of our bows in those and they fit perfectly into the drawer. And it's awesome too because I can pull that box out when I need to do their hair in another room, and you can't even see it when it's in there. Costco has some awesome solid containers. Like all their containers that they keep like their nuts and chocolates in are really thick and durable. So those are great. If you take the stickers off, you can put rice, dried beans, flour, sugar. You can store a lot of things in those, slap a label on them, and it's a great way to reuse some packaging. Tip number 2 is to use reusable lunch boxes. This is pretty self-explanatory, but it saves you on plastic baggie costs, and you can just wash them out at the end of the day. And also I want to add to this tip that every year, you know, I know it's kind of a tradition to get your kids new backpacks, new lunch boxes, and all those things. If their backpack's in good shape, if their lunch boxes are in good shape and I can wash them up and make them look good, then they reuse them for another year as well. So reuse those backpacks and lunch boxes, not replace them just because it's a new year. It will save you some money, and you'll be surprised at how long they can last. Tip number 3 is something my mom taught me growing up, but when there's just like a little bitty bit of soap at the bottom of your hand soap and shampoo, you can do this with conditioner. Just add a little bit of water in there, maybe 1 part, and shake it up a little bit, and there you use till the end of your soap, shampoo, and conditioner. It's a great way to extend those things, save some extra money, and make sure you're not wasting anything. Tip number 4 is to compost your food. And where we live, just utilities in general add up really quickly. And so we compost our food not only because it's better for the environment, but also we can put more food into our green bin. So we get these green bags that are biodegradable. We put all of like our food waste. If I'm making a salad, I'll put the end of my romaine lettuce in there, or if I'm cutting up an avocado, I'll put that in there. Throw it in the compost bin at the end of the day, and it saves us a ton of room in our trash can, which therefore we can get a smaller trash can, and that saves us some money. Number 5 is to give yourself a shelf challenge. Cook out of your pantry, out of your fridge. This is just a great way to not waste food. If you put your hand all the way back in your pantry, all the way back. I don't know about you, but our pantry's really deep. And when I pull things out of it, I'm like, oh, I forgot I had wild rice. Oh, I forgot I had a bag of dried pinto beans, like I should use those. And so it's a great way to extend your food and not waste it and not let it expire. Tip number 6 is to donate or give things away. And this is more of a zero waste tip because you are letting things be reused over and over again. In fact, Cassie just recently gave me some clothes from her daughter, and my girls love them and have been wearing them. And so it's a great way to keep things being used without throwing them away. As far as saving money goes, when you donate things here, you do get a little coupon on your future shopping trip, so it can save you some money there. But more than anything, it's a way to just have more zero waste and be able to pare down on your things and give to others. Number 7 is to cut your sponges in half and double the life of each sponge, and that is all. It's just a simple little tip that I've always done. and it just makes it so I don't have to buy them as often. So little teeny money saving tip that I've loved. Number 8 is to use rags instead of paper towels, and also to use washcloths or makeup removing rags instead of makeup remover wipes. And it's great on the environment, and it also can save you a lot of money over the years using those things versus paying for all the paper goods. Number 9, this tip I learned from my mom growing up. I don't know if I can count how many times I saw my mom taking scratch paper, folding it in half, both sides, ripping it in half, and having these little half sheets of paper that she would stack so that if she needed to write something down, write a list down, she just had them. So tip number 9 is to use all the paper that comes into your house, flip it over. You can use the other side to write on and reuse that paper. Number 10 is to buy in bulk and save on the packaging. I like to do this with the things that we eat the most often. So for us, that's really baking products. We eat a lot of oats. I make a lot of my own gluten-free flour, and also I get flour for my kids. Flour for the rest of my family, regular flour. And so buying those things in bulk just really saves on like the individual bags that usually buy them in. I get them in giant bags, and I'm able to store them in like big buckets. And so it just saves a lot on packaging. It's better for the environment. And oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes buying in bulk will save you quite a bit of money as well. This goes along with donating, but anytime I buy something these days, I try to give away something of equal size or like a 1-for-1. For example, I just bought a new sweater, and so I made sure I donated an old sweater, and that way I always know that I have room in our home for that thing as well. So that's just like another donating tip that's really helped me not feel overwhelmed by our things. Okay, this is probably the biggest, best money saving tip I have for you in the zero waste department, and that is to teach our kids how not to waste things. Okay, so I was thinking about this, and there's so many little things. Turning off the lights. How many times have we told our kids to turn off the lights? Wearing their pajamas more than one night. I grew up wearing my pajamas for like 3 days, okay? You can wear your pajamas for like 2 to 3 nights. Don't use 3 pumps of soap, use 1. So teaching our kids to use less soap. We had a lesson the other night on how much toilet paper to use, because I kid you not, I think we went through 1 roll in 1 day, and I was like, this needs to stop. So there's a lot of ways we can teach our kids to not waste, and we have 4 kids, so the more I can drill that into them, the more savings we're gonna get. I hope these tips you found helpful today. I hope they can help you save some money around your house as well. Well, make sure to comment below if you use any of these tips or if you have any tips for us, and make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for joining today. No, I gotta start over. Okay. This kind of sounds a little